Okay, everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining in. This is the Outside Looking In, the OLI podcast. Comes to you every week. Myself, Ugo, and Tiara. I am Juju Brown. We talk about things that have gone on in Nigeria within the past week, our takes, and try to put forward what we think would be solutions with regards to the conundrum that is going on. Today, we talk about the killing fields. Without much further ado, let's just get into it. No need to delay anymore. It's the Outside Looking In, the OLI podcast. You're welcome.
We're starting off.
This was no. That's how we're starting off. This should incur a fine, a penalty. So where we starting? What's going on? What's where we start?
Femi Lazarus.
Femi Lazarus, yes, the new generation preacher, man of God. Yeah, I think to me, it started bubbling on my own radar like last year, and he used to talk sensibly and all that. It wasn't just these prosperity pastors gaining a following and all that. But last week, seems to have gotten himself on the bad side of the Nigerians when he with his take regarding Christian genocide, not genocide, the evils of Donald Trump. So it was a short clip, another short clip on Twitter, and was kind of making it seem well, okay, yeah, that like the United States not coming to save anybody. But then again, I wouldn't say he was downplaying the loss of Christians up north. And so people interpreted it that way, like, well, it's easy for you to talk and decide who should come and rescue who because you're not where the bombs are, not where the the killing fields are and all that. And so people were giving him both barrels. And then to cap it off, there was a flyer that started circulating with him, one guy, Dio Israel, Pastor Dio Israel, who's also an APC guy and what. So people were like, yeah. So people were like, so corn did this matter. No, no. So in some people's eyes, they were like, scales falling, ah, veil being lifted, see now, who you thought was sheep was actually wolf underneath, so so we were like, boy, you deceived me, you slimy, no better for you, and then started upping the barrels and letting him have it, like, so, but yeah, it's yeah, it makes one recall. I don't know who put those words. I think it was Dilly Farrow to me. That don't claim to have any integrity until you survive Bulaba, i.e. Alaji Tinubu. So yeah, you can be say no, you can be standing on your pulpit saying yes, I'm the righteous man. But when Bulaba and his goons move in and start chucking currency at you or whatever, it's easy to fold. And I don't know that that's what happened here, or maybe he just like he's human. Maybe he just uh, missed the point exactly, or maybe there's actually corn in his pocket. But who knows? People not very happy with him at present. Yeah. Hey! We've been joined. there's, there's someone in the background. Someone snuck in. Him, that's how we'll think is the last third. It might be a CIA watching, active. Watch. So this is what's going on
No,
here. The CIA would say no. That's what they would say at first. So I think it's a two-way thing. one, okay, fine. When you look at the people who are saying, "Oh, we're coming to help," you have to put into perspective, like, have they done this before? Have they helped other people? What are the antecedents and all that? But when you then flip it to the other side, the person who, like the people who are in the killing fields, they don't care. All they're looking for is some help, because one thing they know is that the Nigerian government is not going to help. That they are sure of, because this has been going on for yonks. It's not last year, it's not 2 years ago, it's not 10 years ago, it's not 20 years ago. This has been going on for yonks. In fact, there was this guy on Twitter, El Nathan. He dropped one article. It is a long, long read. But when you read it, the guy chronicled just from after Usman Dan Fodio, and how people of a certain tribe raid and do mass killings and conversions of people who are not from their tribe, and then people who are not from the tribe or their religion. And he chronicled it coming down from Usman Dan Fodio to when the colonialists came, and how the colonialists would, what the colonialists did. Now said, oh, people of this certain tribe, you know what, we'll put this other tribe, Usman Danfodio's folk, as your emirs, and then they were ruling through those guys. So then putting those guys on top of other folk, and then when they left those guys as, well, they were ruling you anyways. So, and then those ones then said, well, since we're the rulers, and those ones kept on that practice of um, pressing other folk and all that, and pressing them politically, or pressing them in killing fields and all that. It was a lengthy read. I think I spent almost 20 minutes reading the article, and it was, when you read it, and with historical references, not like he just dreamt something and started writing. So it was crazy. But when you flip that to present day, those people don't care, because when you see some of, and of course you see some of these things on Twitter, but it's not everything that happens that you see on Twitter. This is just a fraction of it. So those ones don't care if it's little green men that are coming to stop the killings. In fact, yeah. So you can't be how many miles away and say no. We know that you're being killed, but the person that says he's coming to rescue you, is he actually, what does he, what's in store for him? Da, 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 and all that. So that's Greek to them at this point. What they want is, can somebody please put an end to it? And like I said, what they know is that the Nigerian government, as currently constituted and has been constituted for yonks, has no intention of safeguarding their lives or their properties or their religion. So they will take help from anywhere. We'll see whether that turns out to be a good move or a wrong move. We'll see.
I have my own 2 cents to add. In addition to what like the doctor said, Nigeria has the history of, or I don't know if it's Africans or Nigerians, a history of having people save them. Like they have this expectation that someone is coming to save you, rather than look for or source out your salvation by yourself. There is like an expectation that someone cares about you enough to come and save you. And now that like foreign people are interested in saving you, you just assume that they would actually do it, and they would be better than actually trying to solve your problem yourself. And that's part of our problem, right? Like, because if you always think that someone's going to save you, you won't do the work and ask for accountability from the people that you elect in office to do the work, because you're expecting that there's an external influence. And I don't know if it's that they don't think that there will be like repercussions to someone saving you, like, oh, there's some free meal somewhere in the world. Oh, once I save you, I'll do it for free because I'm such a nice person. Even salvation that is free, the Bible still costs money. Like, Bible is not free. Salvation is free, yeah, but the religion itself isn't a particularly free activity. I
And
think that's
people have
also
to
like the
get fed and all
mentality.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's part of the mentality that has led us to where we are. But yeah, that's what I
But
have to say.
let me chat. Let me take you up on that. What
Take
would
me
you
up.
have those people do? The poor folk in those killing fields. What would you have them do?
They
Because
should
if
riot. Go and take up
they should
arms and face
riot,
your government. Go and face your You know what? Take the fight to your government. Take them to the local government office and carry the fight to them. Maybe
The
they will
same.
wake up.
Go on, go on.
Yeah, I think maybe
Is
they
it
will
the
wake up
same
and see
government? Is it
that
the
killed its
same
own people.
government that opened fire on people on people on Lekki, or is this a new government? Who knows? Things might have
No,
changed.
but now
Maybe I slept.
you know the thing is that I don't know if any one of you expected a different outcome from your government when there was a riot. I don't know if you thought like, oh, we live in a democracy where you go and protest and they wouldn't do something outrageous, something
But there
animalistic,
wasn't a
something
riot.
unheard of.
There, there wasn't a riot. Those
So
people were
to
not
us,
rioting.
I agree, right? But to your government, they will say that's it. Because again, keep in mind that people you put in government did not go to school, there's no certificate, and some of them had D7. They might not know what the
Okay.
meaning of a riot is. The gathering of people, 2 or 3 people that come to talk about government and or ask for accountability from their government is a definition of riot for
Mhm.
them.
Okay.
Because
So
they did not
yeah, go
do
on.
English
Go
in
on.
school. So that's there.
So how do you then propose to offer that same solution to those people?
There is no other solution to perfect. Some people would die. That's just how revolutions go.
This
Some
is
people
true.
would have to die. And like if you're not okay with that, then don't bother.
well, we know that some people will die. True.
Mm. So no, no, cool down. I wanted to expound on your solution. So you want the people in these killing fields to gather themselves and do what? And go to the local government and
And burn
yes,
down his house. Go down to his house and burn it down.
Which is true.
okay,
That's an option.
okay.
But
So
is it that these people cannot
Carry his
actually
children
defend
and kill
themselves?
some of. By the time you kill 1 or 2 of his children, he will either solve the problem or he will step down. He has 2 options. He'll be like, these people will kill me.
Which is true. Which
Either
is
these people will
totally
kill me,
true.
let me leave and run away to a country that they won't kill me, or I fix the problem. But it's one or the other. It's now my life or your life.
Which I
If
totally
you're not ready to
support.
get to a point to my life or your life, you're not going to go anywhere.
active. There we go.
Okay. So
I
yeah, I
like it.
totally support that. You have to, because it doesn't make any sense, because like you said, this thing has been coming down from donkey years. So does it mean that you will not even look to defend yourselves? Because you cannot say that you can also find arms. You may not have as much money and all of that, but you have to have a way to defend yourselves as well.
I think they do, but it's not as sustained as the attacks. Their defense is not as sustained as the attack because from once again leaning on the article that guy wrote, this is funded from above. It's multidimensional. One, based on their conquest history, their conquering history. Those people from a certain ethnic group, that's what they want to do. They want to get down from the Sahel all the way to the Atlantic Ocean to convert or conquer people in a way. So that's one aspect. Two, resources. There are people within and outside Nigeria who are like, well, the resources over here, and you people live here. And for me to take these resources without you people making too much of a noise, we need to clear you people one way or the other. All right, these bad men will pay you, will supply you, get down, clear these people, move in there, and look the other way whilst we do what we're doing. There's that. Number three, I said number three, people are poor. The bandits, everybody's poor. So bandits like, well, okay, fine. If we can get down this way, kidnap people, we'll ransom them, and cause chaos, terror. The government will come negotiate with us, give us some money, we'll calm down for a bit, and then we ride again. So three different reasons for this stuff.
Well, when you put it this way,
It's wild. So it's Hydra headed. Now the poor people in those killing fields, which they cannot match the sophisticated weaponry that these people have.
obviously,
So yeah, you can gather yourself, get machetes, a few Dane guns. But if using the second reason, if people who want the minerals under your feet are supplying those people with money, weaponry, of course they're going to outgun you and outman you. The only people then who might be able to match them will be the Nigerian army. And for some reason, those ones feed into maybe a fourth bit, which is the army, though well, but not well, but with their funds, people are siphoning it, so they don't really have the means to fight anybody off. And besides, who wants to die for Nigeria? So there you go. The cycle continues. The people in the killing fields keep getting killed, and then Donald Trump sends a tweet, and here we are.
ah, no, but really, I don't know. Femi Lazarus was a bit, what he came across initially as a bit too intelligent to actually go down that way that he's tweeting or he's speaking from his pulpit. He started as a bit too intelligent for that.
See, people judge people from a distance and not take into the account the environment. Let's say might have a different take, but he might be under duress. We don't really know. Like, that's why you should never really trust someone for what they say, because you never really know the circumstance in which they say what they say. So I don't know. I find it difficult to like take people's word, especially in Nigeria, for what it is, because I feel like sometimes it can be a little bit dicey. It's either you or your life, and who will not choose their life? So yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible that that's what he believes, but it's also possible that there was a gun to his head.
Whilst I hear you, but everybody then can fall on this excuse. Like me giving my
No,
take,
there are some people that consistently are stupid. Like, there's some people that, like, if they say something, I'm just like, you know what, this is on brand for you. This is definitely on brand. And there are some people that when they say something, I'll be like, yeah.
If you want to advocate for that person, you say, who knows if there's a gun always at that person's head. So that's why he's saying stupid things.
No, you know, the thing is, the beautiful thing, like when you're under duress, like in the experiences I've had, like in where I am, when you say you're under duress, what the like authorities would ask you, especially like when you call them and say, oh, something's happening, but I can't really talk because, you know, something. They switch up the conversation so that they know if you're like serious, intoxicated, or like you're actually truly under duress. So they can ask you like, oh, you know, what's your favorite pizza? Like, just like hearing people's conversation or takes on things that are not related to the nonsense that they say will tell you a lot about the person. So a lot of times people like Remo Omokri, for instance, they don't only talk on politics, they talk on marriage, they talk on relationships, and you can see that consistently he's stupid. Like, nobody's going to put a gun to his head and ask him about relationships. Nobody cares that much. So you can tell when somebody is stupid and when somebody is not, or when they have like a gun to their head. You can't really use that. You can't justify that for everybody. There are some people that are just like flat out stupid, and that's what it is.
So people should have mercy on Femi Lazarus and see whether
they should not have mercy on him. They should not allow. They should not.
I'm not saying you're saying that.
No, I'm saying that like life is complex. That's what I'm saying. Life is complex.
Definitely.
And like, don't believe everything you hear. However, it is okay to ask for accountability from people that own some sort of power or influence over
Mhm.
other people.
Mhm.
In this case, Femi has some influence over people, and so the people that he has influence over should ask him for accountability. But like us now that he doesn't have influence over, we should also realize that things are not black and white, and it's not as people say. Life is dynamic. Like, so I'll quote someone: life is very dynamic. You don't really know what is going on until you know,
Mm.
until you're in that situation.
Right.
But for people that he has influence over, ask for accountability, because
Okay.
you have every right to. But for people that are not in his flock, we don't really have any reason to ask for accountability. It's not our business, but also we should know that shit can happen. So it's two things, right? It's not just a one thing that, oh, just forgive him. No, don't forgive him, because your life is riding on this. This guy will say jump and you will jump. So you better be meaning the jump so that I will not die.
Okay. So, from where you're coming from, if Mr. Trump says we're coming to take out terrorists, is it yay or nay? Okay, no, your take is nay. Yes.
No, I completely do not want him to come and take out any terrorists. He should leave the terrorists. It's okay. We should not come and take out anybody. No, should not worry. If he hasn't finished taking out terrorists in his own country, he should go and focus on that one. People that demand that is busy giving pardons to people that were terrorists. Who wants to come and take out terrorists in your country? You can say that he's not a serious person. So, let's just be clear.
So would your take be any different if you lived in, let's say, Bachama, or you lived in
Yelawata.
Zango, Qatar, or you lived in
To be honest,
Yelawata?
it would be completely different, because I wouldn't know that. Like, I wouldn't even have the no. It won't be out of anything. With that, I don't even have the exposure and the understanding to know that every country that the American people have tried to save have turned out worse for it. I wouldn't have that information. Who will give me the information? I don't go to school. Even if I go to school, I'm too scared for my life to actually even learn anything.
Okay, assuming your
Right? So
family,
I won't
assuming you
know.
had family in those places, and you're as exposed as you are now.
Mm-hmm. I can't. I'm sorry. It's the choice of a few for the many, right? Even if I had family there, I'm sorry, your life will have to just go for it, because like the Nigerian people is 200 million. I won't give up the future of the Nigerian people for the life of few. And I know that sounds like very mean and like not sympathetic or empathetic, but like tough decisions are made, and I think that's what makes leaders. And I'm not saying I'm a leader. I'm just like, tough decisions have to be made. People will die, and like you
That's why Trump
come
wants
to
to
terms
come
with
in.
it.
But which tough decision are you asking to be made now? Because let's hear you.
Or
Besides
like
that,
the
let the
Trump
people
decision
go.
of coming to. No, the decision I'll
Are
make
you
is
are
like
you
Trump should not still come in.
That's a tough
no, no.
decision.
The tough decision, are you talking like tough decision as the Nigerian government, or tough decision as one of the communities being ravaged?
Oh, like the Nigerian government. The community
Oh,
being
you're
ravaged,
talking
they
like
can
the
say
Nigerian
whatever they want to say. Like, at the end of
No,
the day, they will say whatever
no.
they want to say. It doesn't matter.
So what my question was, if you lived in that, okay, you have this exposure, but somehow one way or the other, you found yourself living in that community,
Yeah.
and these killings have been going on for yonks. Nigerian government not doing nada, and
Yeah.
then Mr. Trump says, you know what, we're coming to take out the terrorists. What
Me, I
would
told you what
it's
I would
hard
do
for you to
already.
insert yourself. I
I'm not
wasn't
going
clear on that.
to.
So you would.
Oh no, okay.
Mhm.
No, I'm not going to like tell Trump to come. I'm going to take the word to the local government chairman and go and burn down his house. I'm not going to Trump to come and do what? Don't worry about it. We will go anarchy on our government. Don't fucking worry. Hold your horses. We got it.
Well,
Which actually does
That's
make
how I
it's
would.
zero
it's
sense.
yeah, because it seems that's the only that's the only way the Nigerian government pays anybody any attention. When you
Yeah.
say, look, we got guns too. Look what
And
happened to the
you
Niger
can't say
Delta
you
folk.
can't even say that you have gun. No. You have to show where actually you see this gun, it will be
And yeah, you
working.
have to show that
It's
you're
not for
capable of
fun.
violence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like
that's
you have to
anytime the
show that
Nigerian government.
my life doesn't matter to me. You think my life matters? My life and my family doesn't matter. I've already forfeited it. When you're on the ground and you have nothing to lose, they will now reevaluate who has more to lose in the matter. And then that's how human beings are. If you're fighting with somebody and you are wearing white, the person can dirty you because you get white now, you actually care. You show that you rub yourself inside poto before the person rub you. The person will be like, yeah, no, there's no need. This person is already mad. What am I fighting this person for? It's my own loss. And like you have to get to that point if you're ever going to fight for like a revolution or you want to fight for something that matters to you. If you're not ready to be inside the mud, do not fight. Don't enter the fight though. But I will advise that we get comfortable in the mud. We should all sit down in the mud, carry our gun, lose our lives and continue the next day.
Word, word, word,
Okay.
word.
Okay, so
All right.
we'll hang it on that. So because this local government chairman, because nothing affects them, it looks as if people are shouting into the wind or you're spitting into the wind and nobody cares. So by the time you've lost a few family members, your cry will go to the person above you.
Yeah, exactly. No, you will quit your job. They will ask you, why? You say,
The
don't worry.
problem,
No,
Say you
you
come
will
and
not
do the
allow
work.
him quit because then he's going to go with the money that he has stacked. You understand?
the problem is that these local government chairmen do not live in those local governments. That is the first problem.
No, local government chairman.
Eh?
No, they do.
They do
Someone
not.
in their
What are
family
you
lives
talking
there.
about?
No,
It's
local
okay.
government is not state governor, is not a minister. Local government chairman is senators that don't
They
stay.
do not live in they do not live in those communities. I can tell you for free that what are you talking about? Are you saying the local government let's use Agege local he lives in Agege.
Do that.
Well, wait. They don't have to live in the local government too. Like people they love lives there. Somebody that they know lives there.
No, those ones
But
are
this is
already.
propagating terror though.
Those
Yes,
ones they don't care.
I don't
They
understand what
will
you mean.
they will
You
let
want
go
to
of
be
whoever they love or whoever they feel that they
you
love.
want
They
to
don't
be
care.
a human being when the human beings you are dealing
Right.
with are animals. It's like
Well,
saying,
this
oh,
is
the snake beats me and I'm going to be a human being about it and not kill it. Wow.
this is the literal definition of fighting fire or fire. Okay.
Oh, my God.
So
Okay, burn down
everybody
yourself
should get
first.
ready to be be torched. Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Touch,
Makes sense.
touch everybody,
At least in
everybody is
Nigeria, in Nigeria, it makes sense because the Nigerian government they've shown consistently that if you do not show the capacity for madness and violence, they're not going to even take you seriously.
not
So
just
yeah, it
Nigerian
makes
people,
sense.
even like here, right? Like if you look at like the election overturn and see how the American people reacted after that, it's fire for fire. Oh. Just so you know, everybody's fighting for their life.
Word. I think yeah, very different take on what I was thinking. So yeah, makes sense. Which is great. While you're here, if you're not here now, I would have just run with my own narrative, and our listeners, some of them will be like, "What's wrong with this guy? He doesn't you stupid guy? He never says anything correct." But there you
You know
go.
the problem that we have in Nigeria? It's that cultists are in
Please.
the pockets of politicians. Cultists did not used to be in the pockets of politicians. So cultists were the way we got revolution in Nigeria in the past. It's a shame.
Actually, not. Conflicts have
It
always.
is. Not like it's in recent time, like in Uniben and Co. Now that like cultists, you know that if Shrimka used to be a cultist, is a cultist. I don't even know if there's a used to
Yeah,
in some
he just
situations.
started.
Started it, but
They started the first cult now,
it went
pirates.
it
But the
Yeah,
went
thing
out of
has
him.
has evolved into a different matter
that's what I'm
entirely.
saying. Like this is like because even like if you look at like a lot of revolutions, people that have like minds that go on a revolution and then people join. And that's literally what cultists used to be. And then now they're just another avenue to make money. But it's just unfortunate because they were usually the ones that felt like they were not burdened by the rule of law. And they always wanted to be change makers without being burdened by the rule of law. And so a lot of the time in societies, they were outcasts because they didn't want to go with the behaviors and structures that were set up for them. And then when you need to hold someone accountable, especially when the government goes rogue, they're usually the one that comes for everybody's lives. But yeah, not that I'm supporting cultism. I'm just saying that like it's unfortunate where we are.
That was where I was like, so we should all go and join court. Okay.
But
Let me know which color you like.
but for everybody that is in the church, that person is in a cult.
Hey, I better go.
What is a cult, first of all? Is a group of people with one mind, one ideology. That's what a cult is.
The Nigerian cult is kind of different. They put secrets before their own
I will
cult.
have an answer for this.
Secret cult. There's secret
One
cult.
of my friends called some people delusional in passing. And while the word delusional means that like you have delusions or you're not correct about something, the context in which the people take it also matters, because now it seems more like an insult than it is the actual meaning of the word. And I think that's exactly what cultism is in Nigeria. Like, quite all right, the definition might seem like a group of people that have like minds, but the context in which the people in Nigeria take it, and in most parts of the world, it has a negative connotation rather than inspiring anything.
But Freemasonry is a cult.
Nigeria, they put secret. So don't play around.
Oh no, he said
I
they
beg,
put
somebody.
secret.
So their whole connotation is kind of different.
Oh God, Nigeria. Okay, let's switch up to something else.